Hey guys, welcome to another video. So I had to send one of the EcoTech Radion's light back because, and let me tell you this, it was working perfectly fine before I updated it to Mobius. Now, I'm not saying that it was the Mobius app, but you tell me. And if y'all are digging my hair, let me know. Here's what happened. One of the lights, when I was actually updating it through Mobius, when it was able to capture it and then update the firmware, one out of the 6 lights, it didn't finish updating and it just froze. And I turned it off, turned it on, tried to go through the whole upgrade again or update again, and it wouldn't do it. And it would act like it did though, but it just, by the time it came back to it, it started to do this clicking noise and it wouldn't turn on or off. None of the buttons worked on it. Keep in mind again that I keep saying that it worked with Reeflink. I was just excited to use Mobius because it's, you know, through Bluetooth and it works, so it's supposed to work better, right? I was one of the ones that Reeflink would work sometimes and sometimes it just wouldn't work. So you'd have to like unplug the Reeflink. Hello. I'd have to unplug the Reeflink and plug it back up and, you know, go through that tedious mess to try to get it to, you know, work. I mean, once you have your lights going, you're fine. I didn't really need to mess with it. But as you know, I'm setting this 310 gallon up, or I already did. And now I'm working with the light system and trying to get the par right so that whenever I do end up putting coral in here, everything's perfect. Well, anyways, back to the story. So come to find out that Mobius messed up my light pretty much. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right before, it worked perfectly. I was able to control it with Reeflink. There were no issues, and then Mobius came and there was an issue. Sent it to EcoTech, and 3 days later or so, I hear back from them saying that one of the drivers is bad on the light and I needed to pay $100. There's times I'm in the mood to argue and there's times I'm not. So I just said, okay, fine, let's charge this card, and I paid the $114 for the shipping as well to get this light fixed and back to me. So today we're gonna try it out, make sure it actually works. Now the light was shipped, nice and pretty, like a brand new toy, but I know it's actually my light. And here are the fish that are in this tank at this time. 3 of the storm clowns. I have a Dusumeri tang, right, that guy right there. Swallowtail angel, Scopus tang, the Faleri tang, Blamingi tang that now I don't know where it went. Oh, there he is. This is the guy that I've had the longest since he was very little. And last but not least, the koi parrotfish. Tank is doing really good as far as the fish go and anemones. Each one of these guys is hosting its own anemone, but they're being punks with the little guy right there. There's an anemone on the other side, but when it tried to host it, this guy wouldn't let him, like he's claiming both. So hopefully they can work it out. Back to I use my handy dandy kitchen knife. And here's the light. I mean, there's nothing to it, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep all this in case I end up having to ship it back. I have to write the RMA number and all that. So I'm gonna connect it. I'm gonna see if it goes through the updates. I don't think you care to really watch all that. Plus I need my phone, which is what I'm recording on, to do the update on it. What I'll do is I'll keep you posted on if it actually works in sync with the other ones and if it actually updated. Something feels odd about it. It wasn't. You know what? I don't think it was connected right. Not that it wasn't connected right, but the screws that are in here, I don't think they were put in right, tightening up right where this moves right here. Compared to this other one that you don't see it move. Well, here, I don't know if you can tell right there that it moves. So we're gonna see if I can find something to screw this back in. All right, so I do have one of these tools here, and that's pretty much all it was. It wasn't screwed in right. So all I'm doing is making sure it's nice and tight. You don't want to do it too tight where you're not going to be able to take it off. All right. That was pretty plain and simple, right? I'm not sure if any of y'all have any of these this Aquatic Life. I said ATI earlier, and apologies, but it's Aquatic Life fixture. This is the hybrid fixture, and I decided to put the XR15s here. I'm hoping this produces enough light to be able to grow coral in this tank at some point. I've always been more of a fish guy more than corals, so I've been buying my fish and deciding what fish I want, and then take my chances with the corals that I want to get, see which ones they won't pick at or whatever the case is. But I am being careful with the fish too, because I know tangs won't, I know these type of angels won't. But there are some angels that I do want, and we'll see. All right, so here we go. We're gonna connect the light. We'll see what it does. Turns on, of course. I'm gonna bring y'all to the Mobius app. And then I have it labeled, of course, as the Mega Matrix. The only thing you'll find on here will be the Vectra pump, because I left the lights out. But now that I have all 6 of them, we'll see if it'll read them. And the way you do that is you come here to the plus sign. Of course, there's only 5 right now. We'll see if it, update legacy devices. The legacy devices is where it finds the other one. Let's go to next. Let's hit update. So far it hasn't done that yet, so I'm hoping that means that the issue has been resolved. Oh, son of a bitch, it is still doing it. It says your update is complete. All right, so I'm not a happy camper right now. It's doing the same damn thing that it was when I sent it out. So you're gonna hear my aggravation, but it's like I sent it just to get it back to it be the same way, and they charged me, the money that they charged me just to ship it out and get it shipped back. I mean, they claimed they changed the driver. I had a feeling, because I even told them over the phone. I'm gonna end it here because there's nothing else to give you an update on. The light's doing the same thing it did before it left, so now I'm gonna have to deal with them, and I'll let you know. I'll let you know what they tell me. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching this video. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel for those that have. I know that there's some people here in North Carolina that have subscribed, and maybe one day we'll meet. In the meantime, for those that are watching and are not subscribed, I really appreciate it if you do. I appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up button, and I appreciate it if you hit the notification bell and leave a comment below. All right, guys, see you on the next one.